Ah, shit. Ah, shit. We got the AIDS. We got it. We got it, you guys. We got the AIDS. We caught it. We're gonna die. We're gonna die. Ah, jeez. No, you don't, Crandus. You don't. There's a pretty good chance that he'll give it to you. Well, there's as good a chance as fighting any other Corpus monster, but no. No, it sucks getting it this early at this stage. Really sucks. You do have to get it eventually. That's kind of a spoiler. You do have to get it eventually, but you certainly don't have to get it quite this early. Alright, why don't I just pick up? This is the earliest point where you can get it, basically. There's no way to cure it. Okay, glass boots. Sell them for a bit. What else we got in here? Bone molds. Nothing really. Okay. And creepy bells. And assume that's just like a shrine to old mate. Creepy. Creepy. Alright, should we try oh man, this is a pain because yeah, look, this is draining these attributes and it's gonna become like more and more intense over time. So from now we basically wanna like move as quickly as we can. Sorry, I was trying to do intervention. So now we want to basically like ignore everything else and just try and progress the main quest as fast as we possibly can. Oh look, we ported back to Balmora. Oh well, that's nice. Have to return and report to the Spy Master. Alright, okay, good. I was like, I hope I don't have to go back to Buckmouth, but I don't. I do not. So we're good. We're good there. Thought there was an order you could do the bells for an item. Is there? Is there? I don't remember. Maybe there is. Well, never mind that. Never mind that. We got work to do.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
Listen here, you son of a bitch. You sent me in there, alright? I've got this because of you. The least you can do is fucking, you know, just like try to treat me like a human being. No. Yeah, I'm here to discuss my orders. With Dagothgara is dead, the Sixth House Shrine is no longer a threat. You've more than earned a promotion to the rank of Traveler. I'm very worried that you have corpus disease, but I have some good news in that department. Oh, you do you? Do you really? I canvassed my informants for possible treatments, just in case you contracted the disease during your mission. I learned from Fast Eddie that your best chance of getting cured is Divaeth Fear, an ancient Telvanni wizard who runs a corpusarium for victims of the disease. Okay, continue. Yeah. Take this Dwemer artifact and 1,000 drakes go to Telfear. Divaeth Fear will like the Dwemer artifact. A gift may sweeten his disposition. The gold is for expenses, and here's a couple of levitation potions. I hear you'll need them in Telvanni Towers because wizards don't use stairs. So get moving and get that corpus disease cured, and then hurry back. I think I know how to get the lost prophecies Nabani Mesa asked for. Oh yeah? How? Miramilo said the dissident priests do have records of Ashland and Nerevarine prophecies. She has an idea how we might get a look at them. Alright, good. So it looks like if we didn't get Corpus, we could go after these prophecies first. So this quest can like trigger at different points. I didn't think it was gonna... I was thinking like we wouldn't be able to go and find Divaeth Fear until a little bit later. So it's good that we're taking this tangent now, but we do still need to like get moving pretty quickly. Okay. Alright. Okay. Fine. Telfir. Telfir, the very fierce tower, is southwest of Sadrith Mora, on an island on the southwestern edge of Zavifil Bay. Here, let me mark it on your map. There's a dock, but no boat service, so you must water walk or swim from Sadrith Mora. Use the guild guide service here at Balmora Mages Guild to reach Sadrith Mora. Sadrith Mora, find Wolverine Hall, Fighters Guild, and ask the scout Sondra and Irathi for detailed directions to Telfir. Well, if you've marked Telfir on my map, I don't think I need detailed directions. I think I'll just teleport to Sadrith Mora. This is my favorite Elder Scrolls game. Me too, Pastor Knack. Me too. How much time have I got? Every day that passes, these attribute drains are going to become more and more debilitating. And I think if you let it go long enough, you basically just like... I mean, you're not fucked. Like, you can go and do this quest, but it makes it really, really hard. And it means that you're basically going to be like completely useless and all your attributes are going to be in like single digits. Where am I going? Mages Guild. So, yeah, we want basically, we don't want that to happen. We don't want that to happen. We want to get this sorted while we're still in early stages. Alright. Sadrith Mora! Send me there. Wolverine Hall, thank you. Alright, cool. Ew. You see everyone's disposition towards me is like really, really low from what it should be by default now. Basically because they can tell that I'm diseased. They don't know what it is, but they can tell that I'm diseased. I want someone to give me, can you give me a little bit of training in...
You should leave before I lose my lunch.
Rude? Jeez. Rude. See, look at this. Hey, get away from me. You've got corpus disease. You can't get cured of corpus. Get away.
Don't bother me. Identify yourself.
Yeah, they're not too fond of me now. I'm trying to find someone who can maybe train me just like a couple of points in. No, never mind. So like maybe someone can train me in a couple points of alchemy or something so we can buff our intelligence again when we level up again, but it's alright. It's like actual disease. Yeah, I know, right? Crazy. Wolverine Hall. Let me out of here. Okay, so alright. I mean it's not that far. Again, water walking would be the best way to come on. Come on. Come on. Alright, fine. Fine. The hard way. Maybe I can jump over this one. Nope. Man, I really need to work on my acrobatics, don't I? That's the real pain. Okay. All good. Now I do have. I don't want to wait for my magicka to come back up because then that'll probably take like 12 hours or something. Let's go. Do I have any restore magicka potions? Restore strength, restore health, restore fatigue. No, I don't. I was about to say I do have water walking. Actually, I think I got an amulet of water walking, don't I? Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we can just use this. This will do it. Means we won't get attacked by slaughterfish while we're going. How cool is that? The effect on the water. Oh, I love it. How do I cure it? You're about to find out. You're about to find out. But as far as everyone in the world is concerned, there is no cure. How long does this last for? Does it actually say? 20 seconds. Okay. Say I don't want to spam it too much. And the cure is death. Pretty much, yeah. And the cure is death and having our corpse burned. Well there it is. There is that Telfir that I'm looking at? I think that's Telfir that I'm looking at there. So, Telvanni towers are not built, they're grown. They're, trees. They're basically magical, hollow, mushroom tree things. Yeah, which they sort of augment and sort of magically fertilize. Yeah, here we are. Here we are. Hello. What's up? Hey. What? I could have gotten a boat. God damn it. I could have gotten a boat. Kai specifically told me that I couldn't get a boat. Didn't he? He said you'll have to swim or you'll have to water walk. He specifically said that, right? Not just me. Ridiculous. Hello. Oh man, this is so cool. So cool. Again, just the way the different houses have like such completely different aesthetics. Yeah, so it's like a weird sort of membranous mushroom tree thing. Hello?
No, I don't think so.
You don't think so what? No? Kaiser's also high. That's true. I probably shouldn't listen. Have you come to plunder the dungeon, or have you got corpus disease? Or did you come to see Devaeth Fear? I'm Bait Fear. I'm the wife of Devaeth Fear. One of them. Sort of. Okay. Everyone who gets corpus disease comes to our corpusarium. It's not very pleasant, but at least they're all fed and cared for. Devaeth Fear. He's up above in his study. I hope you can fly. You can't get up there unless you can fly, or have potions, sorry. Plunder the dungeon? You'd be surprised how many people come in here trying to steal Lord Fear's treasures. Does have quite a collection of relics and artifacts, but he keeps them down in the corpusarium. And who wants to risk catching corpus disease? Not to mention who wants to get ripped in half. Pity, we don't see many good thieves here, just the stupid ones. Okay. Okay, you're a wife, are you? Yes, well, not wife in the married sense, but, you know, paramour, consort, something like that. A bit awkward, really, but because, well, he made us, too, so though we aren't really his daughters or anything, it's like we were his daughters, because he made us, you see? Okay. Yeah, I see. Fucking creepy what it is, but I see. Okay, we have to go up here. All of Fear, yes. What has Ethys done so far? Went AFK and watched TV with my mother. We got corpus. We got AIDS. We basically got AIDS. And I don't mean to be insensitive, I mean to say that it's like that kind of serious in the context of this game. Only much more infectious. And I would have thought he'd have like some really, really rare books. I guess not. Guy is actually part of Telvanni. Yeah, he is. He's a Telvanni. I'm gonna steal these levitate potions because I'm probably gonna need them. And he's got, of course he's got Skoomer. Of course he's got Skoomer. I'm gonna steal these as well. I mean, I think these are his daughters. Yeah. Yeah, it's all their stuff. He's up top. Okay. Now, I think we have a levitate item, do we? No. Nope. Nope. So we got to use. Do we know levitate? We do know levitate. We do, but we just don't have enough mana to be able to use. Oh no. We have just enough mana, but not at the moment. Okay. So we've got scroll, 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 scroll invisibility. Didn't he say he gave us some levitate scrolls? Did Kais forget to do that as well? Oh, he's a real asshole, isn't he? He says, and here's some levitate scrolls, psych. I'm actually gonna give them to you. For fuck's sake. Well, let's hope we don't have to come up and down more than a couple of times. Or at least that old mate will give us some more. Hey, going on? I suppose you want to speak to the Devaith Fear. Have you got corpus disease? Are you planning to plunder the dungeon? I was planning to plunder the dungeon. You're smart. Get corpus disease, get killed by corpus monsters, get killed by Visath Kai. A very good plan. Plunder the dungeon of a 4,000-year-old wizard. What could be easier? Yeah, there you go. He's literally 4,000 years old. Yums of... Thank you very much for the follow. So, unlike in Final Fantasy XIV, I guess, for instance, elves do have much longer lifespans than humans. It's like very, very common for a dark elf or a high elf to live for centuries. It is very uncommon for them to live 4,000 years, however. The only ones that tend to live that long are ones that are keeping themselves alive with magical means like the Telvanni. Telvanni are very interesting. Yeah, they're very cool. Yeah, I came to see Devaith Fear. He's in his study, he's busy. He's always busy.
Yes, sir.
Well, that's fine, that's okay. Because he's gonna be very interested in hanging out with us. Look, and he's wearing fucking Daedric armor. I forgot he was wearing Daedric armor.
Watch out, Lander.
He's pretty intimidating, honestly. Even given that he's 4,000 years old. Oh, he's got some nice books as well. Oh, I'm jealous. Jealous. I want these books. Oh. You know what? We're gonna read a book. What's one that has some lore implications for what we're doing? The Posting of the Heart? No. Star Lover's Log? No, not so much. Spirit of the Daedra, Vagaries of Magica, Waters of Oblivion, not so much. Trying to find if there are any that are like, you know, super interesting, like Morrowind specific. Nah, not really, honestly. I mean, they're all good. Like, I'd happily sit through and read all of them, but I won't do that to you guys right now. All right.
Say, that's an interesting Dwemer piece you have there. What can you tell me about it?
Offer the Dwemer artifact as a gift.
A gift for me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I am a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills. So why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Devaith Fear? You have the divine disease? Want to plunder the dungeon or leer at my daughters?
Yeah, what's going on with them?
Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? Charming and talented. Not daughters, really. A little project, a side benefit of my researches into corpus disease. Made them myself from my own flesh. Nice, aren't they? Alt fear, bait fear, dealt fear, and oops fear. Quite a comfort to me in my old age. Ha!
So weird. Divine disease? Plunder the dungeon.
When you live for thousands of years, you need a hobby. Something you love, always sparks your interest. I collect treasures and invite thieves to steal them. I'm a collector and a sportsman. I collect enchanted items and ancient artifacts. I've quite a few Dwemer pieces. And as a sportsman, I love letting thieves try to steal my well-guarded treasures. Only a few rules. 1, don't hurt the inmates. 2, don't hurt my daughters. My warden and guards can look out for themselves.
Okay. The divine disease. Interesting. He's the hardest enemy in the game, though, bar none. Yeah, I think so. Like, he's pretty much unkillable.
The magical principles of corpus disease are elusive and miraculous, far more subtle and powerful than any conventional sorcery or enchantment. I'm persuaded that it is in some manner the curse or blessing of a god. Perhaps both the curse and a blessing. The victim, of course, cannot appreciate the marvelous nature of corpus. It saps the mind and destroys the body. To a wizard, it is a profound and glorious mystery. A riddle worth a long lifetime of study.
Okay, well, I have Corpus.
How interesting. Did you know that Corpus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nerevarine? Ashlanders say the Nerevarine will be immune to disease. I've always thought, maybe I have the Nerevarine down in my corpusarium and I don't even know it. The Nerevarine is a fat, disgusting corpus monster and mad as a marsh rat. Wouldn't that be funny?
Explain to him that you may fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. I think so, Drake.
That's a fascinating story you tell. So, you might be the Nerevarine. Means nothing, of course. Corpus victims have all sorts of delusions, but let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure Corpus. Doesn't work, though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects. But you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the corpusarium. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim, calls himself Yagrum Bagarn. My oldest patient. Handy fellow, fixes things for me. Bring the boots back and then you can have the potion.
Okay, seems fair. Alright. Anything else? Warden.
Vistha Kai the Argonian is my warden of the corpusarium. Quite a fighter, tough as nails, self-taught. Works out with my daughters, who are no slouches in the martial arts themselves. Vistha Kai was one of the last of my slaves. Freed him and he wouldn't leave. Kept him on as a hireling, then made him my partner. Excellent fellow, fine companion. Not an intellectual, you understand, but good company for me and my daughters.
Okay. Thing. You're reading at the moment. Homilies of Blessed Amalexia. Palmarag Kur's researchers. Ooh, this is interesting.
Chimere, Master Sorcerer, Summoner, and Direni Retainer. Chimere Gragan was a retainer of the ambitious Direni clan. The Direni derived the bulk of their power from their traffickings with Daedra, a very profitable but risky path to success. Chimere was perhaps the cleverest and most ambitious of the Direni summoners. He dared to scheme against Lord Dagon and won. When his trick succeeded, Dagon was cast into oblivion. However, in the instant of his betrayal, Dagon struck out against the mortal who tricked him. Chimere's pact assured that he would live forever in his hometown among the happy voices of his friends and countrymen. Twisting the literal words of Chimere's pact, Dagon scooped up a tiny Caseley island, a small island off the coast of Northmoor, and hurled it into the void. All Chimere's friends and countrymen were instantly killed, though the sounds of their voices remained to torment Chimere's memory. Chimere was condemned to live forever, to grow progressively old and crippled with arthritis, and to contemplate the tragic consequences of his defiance of fate and fortune in cheating a Daedra lord. Fuck. Armor of the Savior's Hide. This is one of the Daedric artifacts that you can collect in all the Elder Scrolls games, I think. You can get the Savior's Hide. I'm pretty sure you can get it in... Yes, you can. Yeah, you can. I was like, can you get it in Skyrim? Yes, you can get it in Skyrim. Created by the Daedra Lord Malakath, this armor has the marvelous property of turning the blow of an oathbreaker. Chimere tricked Dagon into swearing an oath against the powers which he had no intention of keeping. The hide of the Savior turned Dagon's titanic fury long enough for Chimere to deliver his own attack. The incantation invoked upon Dagon's protonymic, i.e. incantatory true name. Unfortunately, like many of Malakath's gifts, the armor is a mixed blessing. It also makes its wearer exceptionally vulnerable to magical attacks, so one should only wear it for particular occasions. Dagon's protonymic. Chimere used Dagon's protonymic in an incantation to invoke a sorcery that would gradually drain all of Dagon's power into the void. Chimere miscalculated, however, not realizing that Dagon's resistance could slow the draining of his power, even if it could not stop it. As a result, Dagon had the time to curse Chimere with a literal fulfillment of the terms of his bargain with Chimere. Rather than let his power drain into the void, Dagon cast it all into his curse. As a result, Cakeley Island was cast into the void, all its citizens were horribly slain, and Chimere was condemned to live forever among the ruins of his greatest ambition. Rituals of the Hunt.
The Chapel of the Innocent Quarry. Chimere believes that Dagon had Kikili Island established as the site of the Chapel of the Innocent Quarry to personally mock and torment Chimere. The green crystal structure was created by enchantments and is the only building on the island erected since it was ripped from Tamriel and loosed in the void. The spear. Supposedly, the Spear of Bitter Mercy, used in the Wild Hunts, could not be handled by any mortal or immortal save the ones sanctified to the hunt and bound by its strictures. However, Chimere had determined that though the spear's power is great, it is not unlimited, and that for certain enchanted items, for instance the armor of the Savior's Hide forged by Malakath, are sufficient to protect a mortal or immortal bearer from its maleficent energies. So this is the spear that someone was telling me to pick up the other day, right? Yeah, the hide from the Prince of the Hunt. Yeah, you get the hide. You get the hide like remade in Skyrim from by Hircine, out of the skin of a werewolf that you kill, I think, right? The Savior's Hide, I think. He like remakes it. Yeah, that's how it happens anyway. Am I gonna die if I jump down there? Let's find out. Nah, we're good. We're all good. We're all good. So I have to go down to the Corpusarium, but I'm not allowed to kill any of the inmates. It's bad. Which is really, really rough. Because they're all going to try to kill me. Wow. I think this is... Oh no, this is it through here.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, and it's very dark. It's very dark, and I still have no torch. Jeez. Hey, how's it going? Excuse me? What's up?
I am Vistakai, Warden of the Corpusarium. I am here to warn you, do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks and take your chances with me, their warden and protector.
Okay. I can endure their attacks.
Do not harm the inmates. I will not tolerate you adding to their suffering. Indeed, they are brutal and ferocious, and they will kill you if they can. But you are their guest, and you may not harm them, or you will answer to me.
Sure. Okay. Alright. Alright. I'll, wish me luck. I suppose. And they do hit pretty hard as well, so this is actually pretty rough. You're one of them, why would they kill you? Because I haven't, like, converted into a monster yet. I'm still in the early stages. Right? At least they, like, don't move very fast. So I guess while we're down here, like, we may as well try and, like, loot stuff. Anyway, here's old mate. Here he is. There's something very special about this guy. Hey, what's up? What's up, Oopsie? Her name is literally Oopsie. Oopsie Fear. You're new here, aren't you? My name is Oopsie, Oopsie Fear. I take care of the corpus victims in the Corpusarium. I ask myself, do I like you enough to tell you about this? Well, that's not very nice. The Corpusarium is just one of Dave Fear's many projects. Our mission here is partly humanitarian, partly research. He's been searching for a cure to corpus disease for a long time. A very long time. But in the meantime, we care for the corpus victims as best we can. The world outside is very cruel to corpus sufferers. They're much better off here with us. Fair enough, I suppose. Pretty good guy, all things considered. Oh, I suppose.
You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I've done what I could. Only a Dwemer magecrafter could have done so much. Only idiots could have created these boots. It shames my race that we must be judged for the works of such lack-wit blunderers.
Excuse me? My race?
Once I was a master crafter in the service of Lord Kagrenak, chief architect of the great Second Empire freeholds, and the greatest enchanter of his time. Could not match the genius of Lord Kagrenak, but what he could envision, I and my colleagues could build. All that is gone forever. I still retain my cunning, but my hands and eyes fail me, and my memories have long faded. My only consolation is each day to mock the gods who destroyed my race, and condemn me this bleak existence.
So he's a Dwemer. He's the last Dwemer. He's the last living Dwemer that you can find in any Elder Scrolls game. Attempt to give him a Scottish accent because he's a dwarf. Not like consciously giving him any kind of accent, but I guess. I suppose I am, aren't I? Tell me about your bleak existence.
Since the disappearance of the dwarves, I've been alone in this world, trapped in this grim prison. I can scarcely move, and my fellow inmates are scarcely good company. Risk of corpus disease deters most visitors, but if you meet the cultivated minds undaunted by the terrors of corpusarium, you might mention your recent interview with the last living dwarf. This is how I style myself. I do not know for a fact that I am the last, but in my travels thousands of years ago I never encountered another. And since I've been here, I often ask Lord Fear, but he says he's never heard a credible rumour of another Dwemer on Tamriel or in any outer realm.
Okay. Can you tell me anything about the disappearance of the dwarves?
I cannot say what happened. I was not there to observe. I was in an outer realm at the time. When I came back, my people were gone. I left Red Mountain, wandering Tamriel for years, searching our deserted colonies, looking for a survivor and an explanation. Then, a long, long time ago, I returned to Red Mountain, still looking for answers. Instead, I found corpus disease. I've been here ever since. I've theories, if you're interested.
So again, the disappearance of the Dwemer, there's a dragon break associated with it. Because it happened when the Numidium was activated. Well, it happened when the Heart of Lorcan was sort of tampered with. So yeah, no one can agree on what happened because there are several things that all equally happened that had the same result in the end, which was their disappearance. Next Elder Scrolls of Dwemer come back, I hope. Would be interesting. Well, there you can still see ghosts of the Dwemer. There's still Dwemer ghosts in this game, actually, which is interesting. Hey, what's up, Hexa? How you doing? Oh, let's hear your theories.
Lord Cagranac, the foremost arcane philosopher and mage crafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoeic forces, intending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. However, in reviewing his formula, some logicians argued that side effects were unpredictable and errors might be catastrophic. I think Cagranac might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life with unforeseen consequences, such as wholesale displacement to an outer realm, or he may have erred and utterly destroyed our race.
TLDR, Akatosh fucks up time. Well, it wasn't Akatosh's fault. I mean, it was them sort of breaking Akatosh. So basically, they might have been destroyed, or they might have all been teleported to another planet. Is what he's suggesting. Or to one of the planes of oblivion. Well, fucking sucks. Thanks for the boots. As they are. Oh man, I really want to break into your closet. I really want to steal all your goodies. But I know I'll get in trouble. So we might come back. Oh, excuse me. We might come back here sometime when I don't have Corpus. And maybe we can do like some plundering then. But honestly, like, I'm pretty happy with the gear I got at the moment. But that said, yeah, look at it. It's all like fucking crazy locks anyway. So there's no way I'll be able to unlock any of this shit anyway. All right. Oh, and look, it's already. Oh no. So 24 hours haven't passed yet since we contracted it, which is very handy. What are these boots? Did we pick them up? Did we actually take the boots? No, we didn't. We didn't even get the thing that we needed from him. Amazing you can see anything down there. Honestly, so am I. It's so dark. I really need to pick up some torches or lanterns somewhere. Let me read this as well. Tamrielic artifacts. The following are notes I have gathered over the past centuries of items of unimaginable significance. So these are like the Daedric artifacts that you find in a lot of the other games. A lot of them are. Some of them you can't get in all the other games. All have been seen, owned, and lost again and again throughout Tamriel. Some may be myth, others may be hoax. But regardless, many have lost their lives attempting to find or protect these very coveted items. Lord's Mail. Sometimes called the Armor of Morrowind, or the Gift of Kinnereth, this is an ancient cuirass of unsurpassable quality. It grants the wearer power to absorb health, resist the effects of spells, and cure oneself of poison when used. It is said that whenever Kinnereth deigns the wearer unworthy, the Lord's Mail will be taken away and hidden for the next chosen one. Ebony Mail. The Ebony Mail is a breastplate created before recorded history by the dark elven goddess Berthia. It is she who determines who should possess the Ebony Mail and for how long a time. If judged worthy, its power grants the wearer added resistance of fire, magicka, and grants a magical shield. It is Berthia alone who determines when a person is ineligible rather, to bear the Ebony Mail any longer, and the goddess can be very capricious. Spellbreaker. Spellbreaker, superficially a Dwemer tower shield, is one of the most ancient relics of Tamriel. Aside from its historical importance in the Battle of Rourke and Shalador, the Spellbreaker protects its wielder almost completely from any spellcaster, either by reflecting magics or silencing any mage about to cast a spell. It is said that Spellbreaker still searches for its original owner and will not remain for the property of anyone else for long. For most, possessing Spellbreaker for any length of time is power enough. Chrysamere. The Paladins Blade is an ancient claymore with offensive capabilities surpassed only by its own defenses. It lends the wielder health, protects him or her from fire, and reflects any spells cast against the wielder back to the caster. Seldom has Chrysamere been wielded by any bladesman for any length of time, for it chooses not to favor one champion. Staff of Magnus. The Staff of Magnus, one of the elder artifacts at Tamriel, was a metaphysical battery of sorts for its creator, Magnus. When used, it absorbs an enemy's health and mystical energy. In time, the staff will abandon the mage who wields it before he becomes too powerful and upsets the mystical balance it is sworn to protect. Warlocks Ring. The Warlocks Ring of the Archmage, Cirabane, is one of the most popular relics of myth and fable. In Tamriel's ancient history, Cirabane saved all of the continent by judicious use of his ring, and ever since it has helped adventurers with less lofty goals. It is best known for its ability to reflect spells cast at its wearer and to improve his or her speed and restore health. No adventurer can wear the Warlock's Ring for long. It is said that the ring is Cirabane's alone to command. So, what we're already learning here is that, like, spell reflection is pretty much the most overpowered passive effect that you can have on any item. Becomes a major plot point in Skyrim's Mage's Guild quest. Which one? The Staff of Magnus? Yeah, the Staff of Magnus does. That's true. Doesn't the quest you do for that guy in Skyrim imply they were basically warped in an alternate reality that's parallel to this one? Yeah, which, well, that's like another theory, right? It's, again, just because it happens like around a dragon break, it's like, yeah, that could be true, and it could also be true that they were destroyed, and it could also be true that they're on another planet. Like, basically, that point could have created a whole bunch of, like, different timelines, which are all, like, equally canonical. I mean, this new... I've been thinking about this in the last couple of days more and more, but it's possible that this new IP, this, like, sci-fi IP that they revealed... at E3 could honestly be another, like, Dragon Break timeline. Some people suggest that the world of Fallout could be like a Dragon Break timeline, although I personally don't agree with that one. It's just got some Easter eggs. What's a Dragon Break? A Dragon Break is something that happens from time to time during the history of the Elder Scrolls where time breaks, basically. Time gets fucked up and becomes non-linear, and basically a bunch of different timelines can sort of branch out, and then they sort of reconverge, and time sort of well, basically converges like back in on itself and sort of continues like linear, but there'll be like this chunk where, you know, a bunch of different things could have happened, and they all did happen as equally as each other. Like a whole bunch of like contradictory things can be true and all equally true and all have happened. and then have converged like later down into a common history again. And people can have different memories of different things, and they can all be true. It's weird. It's an explanation that they came up with for the fact that Daggerfall has a bunch of alternate endings, and they wanted them all to be canonical rather than having only one that's canonical. And then they just sort of inserted it into like a bunch of other different parts of Elder Scrolls history. It's a mess. It's cool though. It's a really cool concept, but it's a mess. Ring of Finister. The Ring of Finister was made hundreds of years ago by a man who needed good defense to survive his adventurous life. Thanks to the ring, Finister lived for hundreds of years, and since then it has been passed from person to person. The ring improves its wear. Okay, how many of these do we really care that much about? Ring of Khajiit. Oh, we want to get this one. I'm pretty sure Ring of Khajiit gives you like crazy high acrobatics, so that would be a really cool one. But I think it does just make us like permanently invisible in this game as well. Okay, yeah, all these are pretty cool. We know about most of these. Oh, here we go. Spear of Bitter Mercy. This is one that we should probably go after, if I can remember how to get it. One of the more mysterious artifacts is the Spear of Bitter Mercy. Little to nothing is known about this spear. There are no recorded histories, but many believe it to be of Daedric origin. The only known legend about it is its use by a mighty hero during the fall of the Battle Spire. The hero was aided by the spear in the defeat of Mehrunes Dagon and the recapturing of the Battle Spire. Since that time, the Spear of Bitter Mercy has made few appearances within Tamriel. Doesn't really help us. Okay, fuck, there's a lot of them, isn't there? Yeah, there's Goldbrand. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot more of those artifacts than appear in Skyrim, I believe. Certainly than in vanilla Skyrim. Okay, I need the boots, thank you. Lord Fear obtained these enchanted boots from an unfortunate thief. And, given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the fellow came to a bad end. I can do nothing for them. Fundamental enchantment is flawed. Might as well start over again if such a pair of boots could be fashioned in these benighted latter days. I've done my best, taking Lord Fear with my sincere apologies. Dwemer boots are flying! Oh, maybe we'll be able to keep them. Levitate 1 to 100 points for 10 seconds on self. They're very, chaotic. In Octopath, sometimes they call thieves tea leaves, and it's funny. I like that. That's funny. Have you played before the Metal Gear Solid games? Yeah, I've played the Metal Gear Solid games. I'm working non-linearly. Hurts my brain to think on. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. When devs become so lazy on canonical endings, they created something that makes everything possible. I don't think it's lazy. I don't think it's lazy. It's far more work to do that than just say, no, this one's canon. Fuck, where's the door? God damn, where's the door? I can't see anything. Where is it? Oh my god. I hate this. I hate this. You know what? I got an idea. Do I have a bow? No, I don't. Never mind. Bad idea. Can I use light? Do I have any? No, I don't have enough magicka. Alright. Okay, alright. Where's the door? Where's the door? I don't even know which, like, direction I'm facing. Oh, there it is. There we go. Found it. Nailed it. Blood first. GG. Have you theories that Elder Scrolls 6 could not be on Tamriel? Look, it looks like it's High Rock. It looks like very clearly that it's High Rock. It's possible it's not on Tamriel, you know, maybe it's on like Akavir or something, but I mean, come on, we got to explore the rest of Tamriel first, right? Alright, I know I had one more of these. Yeah, Rising Force Potion. Whoa. Okay. Where is he? Hello. Oh. Oh. Oh, I'm really gonna have to learn a levitate spell before we come back here. Hey, what's up, matey potato?
Yes, Outlander.
That is a huge amount of soul crystal you're growing over there.
Well, did you get my boots? No boots, no potion. The boots first, please. Now I'll give you the potion. On the following condition, you must drink it here before my eyes. It should act immediately. I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? No, I'm not ready. What, lost your nerve? Think there might be someone else who can cure your corpus? Very well. Go away and come back when you're ready to take the potion. So this actually does have a chance of killing you? Just by the MMO expansions, yeah. Very, very funny, kinda. This can actually kill you, so we're gonna quick save. And hope it doesn't kill us. I am. Yes, give me the potion. Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Good. Now swallow. Goodness. Oh, grief. Look. Look, it's working. Remarkable. Let me check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have corpus disease, just like I planned. All your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I'll go try it out on some of the more desperate inmates, but I'll answer any questions you have before I go. See? No more symptoms. Amazing. A bit surprised myself. What the fuck? What the fuck? Naku Nyame! 12 months! Oh my goodness, thank you so much.
Oh man, a whole year.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Thank you so much for the support, Naku. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. That is wonderful. Really, really good to have you around. That timing, right? Okay. The Divine Disease. No, he doesn't have anything to tell me that I don't already know. Okay, and there we go. So we now have resist common disease 100%, resist blight disease 100%, and resist corpus disease 100%. We are now completely immune to all diseases. Does that make you a typhoid Mary? Kinda. Oh, thank you, Naku. Thank you so much. I will have a great night. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything. I wasn't gonna say anything, but I had that thought as well. Now swallow. Swallow it all. Okay. Great. Easy. Fucking easy, haha. You know what? Maybe now that we're, I don't know, kind of semi-immortal, do you think that maybe maybe the Hlalu will give me a rank up? Maybe they'll give me an advancement? There exists a cure for vampirism? Yeah, we can't get vampirism now. Wait, where am I now? More like Ma. Oh, okay, alright. I mean, that'll do. Suppose. Where's the boat? There is the boat. Well, that was faster than I thought it was gonna be. Like I say, I thought we were gonna have to yeah, better land in the water here. I'm falling so slowly. Whoa. Yeah, I thought that we were gonna have to go through a couple more quests before we had an opportunity to go to Telfir. Like I say, you cannot. I mean, I don't think it's 100% chance of getting corpus at that point, right? In fact, I think I don't know if I've gotten that early before. There's like several points during the main scenario where you can contract it, and the order of quests will sort of, it's changed depending on when you catch it. It's my memory of it anyway. You have to avoid main story prog to stay a vampire. Yeah, that's right. You can still do the Blood Moon quest. Yeah, you can still do the Blood Moon quest. You don't need to become a werewolf to complete Blood Moon. You can get lycanthropy. Wait, what am I doing? You can get it like magically. You can get it with Hircim's ring, like his special magical ring. But no, you can't. You can't become a vampire.
Where would you like to go?
So you can't contract the werewolf disease, but you can use like special werewolf magic to temporarily turn into a werewolf. Technically, you are a vampire now. No, not quite. Not quite. Corpus is not quite like vampirism. Without the negative effects. Oh no, like I don't have any like the cool like, you know, vampire like, you know, ability buffs or, you know, health drain abilities or anything like that. No. The original vampires are the children of Vivek and Morag Bao. Pretty fucked up. So it's something that like Vivek sort of incidentally created. And Corpus is a disease that Dagothr created. So they're not hugely dissimilar. Okay. Roundmore Stindergrabble, thank you for your report. I'm very happy you've been cured. Unfortunately, I've had a bit of bad news. I've been recalled to the Imperial City. Something about them finding a huge amount of drugs in my apartment. You'll be promoted to operative and will head the blades here in Vardenfell until I return. I've only waited here to give you your final orders before I go. Shit. Ah, shit. This makes you the ranking Blades agent here in the Vardenfell district. As far as I know, there may be other Blade agents here I don't know about. Wouldn't surprise me. I may be gone a while, and you'll have some expenses. Here's some gold. You use the house until I return. I won't be needing these blacks or the ring where I'm in Cyrodiil. Maybe they'll come in handy. Take good care of them. Look, he's just taking his pants off and handing them to me. Thanks, I guess. Jeez, head the Blades. There's nothing to it. Each agent has his own assignment, reports directly to Cyrodiil. You're promoted to operative, mostly to preserve your independence. You're no fool. The days of the Empire are almost over. When the Emperor dies, 9 hells are going to break loose. Forget about the Imperial City. Think locally. Worry about the 6th House and Dagothr. And squabbles between the great houses and the colonists. The rest of the political nonsense doesn't amount to a plate of scuttle. I mean, surprisingly pragmatic for an Imperial. Final orders. Continue pursuing the Nerevarine prophecies as the Emperor commands. First, go to the Hall of Wisdom and Justice and get Mira Milo to help you find the lost prophecies. She's being watched. Something has gone wrong. Find her private quarters. She'll leave you a message there under the code word Amaya. Then take the lost prophecies to Nabani Mesa. From that point, you'll have to follow her directions and follow the prophecies. Good luck. Okay. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. This is before they knew Martin existed? Yeah. How long between Morrowind and Oblivion? Not long, it's like 20 years or something. 8 years? Yeah, it's look, it's not long. We've got Fortify Sneak, Chameleon on use. What else did he give us? His ring, Fortify Luck and Fortify Security when used. That's probably worth hanging on to. Belt of Balina's Soothing Balm. We're wearing a belt at the moment. We're not wearing a belt, so that's some more uses of Soothing Balm. That's pretty good. Yeah, I mean, his stuff is like honestly not that useful. I'm gonna be real. The Empire's a lost cause. Get the fuck out. You think that's why he's just out here doing drugs? He's like, well, fuck it. The Empire's fucked. Everything's fucked. I'm just gonna get old, smoking skooma, banging whores. Fuck it. And then they send me this fucking Nerevarine and, for fuck's sake, I have to do work and fucking bullshit, man. Had a pretty good run. Yeah, had a pretty good run. I'd say so anyway. I'd certainly say so. Well, okay, I guess his house is ours now, so maybe we don't actually need... Although the apartment above is probably a bit better. I'm going to take one of these lanterns. Hang on. What am I going to take? Take that one. Have a lantern. Yeah. 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 Leave those boots there. Want to play Skyrim on Alexa? I've heard it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Okay, so you're just gonna like stand there? Okay. Do you think if I sleep he's gonna be gone? He's just gonna like disappear in the night? Oh.
Well met.
Why are you still here? Oi! Hey! Hey! What the fuck? Hey! Hey, thanks for the assist, Caius. I would have been in a lot of trouble if you weren't here when this guy came into your house and started attacking me in my sleep. That was really sporting of you, Caius. I don't know what I'd do without you. Hey, have fun in Cyrodiil, man. I'm really gonna miss you. I'm really gonna miss you. You've just been super useful this whole time. You just take care of yourself. Give me a smidge. Take care of yourself, Caius.
These babies just saved this lame-ass party! Wubba lubba dub dub!
Hey, League, thank you so much for the host. Oh, I really appreciate that. How you doing? How you doing? Welcome, everyone. Can we have a shout out for League, please? The beautiful League Wibble. Thank you very much. 6 house cultists attacked me as I slept in my bed. Dear Diary. Ice didn't care. He did not care. He did not lift a finger. He watched it happen. I'm pretty sure he had a chub. Do we not have any... Do we have any mods in here? Jeez. I'll do that. Alright, you know what? I got it. I got it. Guys, Leek is a good friend, a wonderful artist, and a very entertaining streamer. Go give us some love, please. I would appreciate it very much. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. That's what happens when I alt tab. That's what happens when I alt tab breaks the game.